Traffic light blinking. No cars in sight. I stood at the crossing even though nothing was coming from either side. The signal kept changing anyway. Red, green, yellow, like the city refusing to admit it had nothing left to manage here. The road stretched empty into the distance, wet asphalt reflecting broken neon from nearby signs. A convenience store buzzed behind me with its usual tired light. Shelves inside probably full of things nobody urgently needed. A lone taxi passed far away on another street, its sound arriving late, like an echo that missed the moment it belonged to. I didn't cross, I just waited, because waiting felt like the only instruction the night still understood. Signal cross, cold light, holding on through the night. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Signal cross still turns, every lesson never learns. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Holding on to a spark. A motorcycle stopped briefly at the intersection, then continued without hesitation, like it never needed permission from anything. A plastic bag rolled across the road, dragged by wind instead of purpose, then disappeared behind the fence. The traffic light clicked softly with each change. Mechanical patience, infinite repetition. I watched it longer than I should have, not because it mattered, but because nothing else did at that moment. The city felt paused, but still functioning, like a machine dreaming while still working. Signal cross, cold light, holding on through the night. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Signal cross still turns, every lesson never learns. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Holding on to a spark. Eventually I stepped forward, even though there was no reason to. And maybe that was the reason. The ground beneath my feet changed texture, from waiting to moving, from thinking to leaving behind me. The signal kept cycling, still managing an intersection nobody used, still performing its duty to an empty audience ahead of me. The road continued, like it always had, like it always would. Signal cross still lives in the choices that it gives. Keep moving through the strain, through the quiet rain. Signal cross, one last light, cutting through the endless night. Keep rolling through the dark, holding on to a spark. Signal cross, no end, just a passive bend. Keep going, don't explain, the road remains. Bang, 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 bang. Lights still blinking, city still breathing. Train delay announcement. Static in the speakers. I stood on the subway platform while rain hit the entrance like broken rhythm. The tracks below reflected tunnel lights, stretching into darkness like a question without answer. A train passed without stopping, wind hitting my face for a second, then gone. The platform stayed half full of strangers, each one facing a different direction, none of them looking at each other. A vending machine hummed near the stairwell, selling drinks to people who weren't sure they were staying long enough to finish them. The speaker above crackled again, another delay, another pause in motion, another shared silence, 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 silence. Subway rain, cold steel, nothing here feels real. Keep moving through the night, under fading light. Subway rain still flows where nobody really goes. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Water dripped from the ceiling edges onto the platform tiles. Each drop marking time better than the clock on the wall. A commuter checked the phone for the 10th time, like the answer might appear between refreshes. A child leaned against a parent's leg, asking nothing, accepting everything. The tunnel lights flickered in the distance, like something breathing underground, waiting for permission to arrive. The wind shifted as another train approached, far away its sound growing before its shape appeared. Subway rain, cold steel, nothing here feels real. Keep moving through the night, under fading light. Subway rain still flows where nobody really goes. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. The train finally arrived without announcement, doors opening like a tired decision. People stepped in without hesitation, like continuity was more important than comfort. I stayed for a second longer on the platform, watching empty space fill itself again. Then I boarded, not because I had arrived somewhere, but because standing still had already done its job. The doors closed, the rain disappeared behind glass, and everything became motion again. Subway rain still falls, echoing through concrete halls. Keep moving through the strain, through the quiet rain. Subway rain, one last stop where the silence never stops. Keep rolling through the dark, holding on to a spark. Subway rain, no end, just a pass it bends. Keep going, don't explain. The city rides again. Tunnel lights fade, train disappears into dark. Heartbeat in the wires. City never sleeps, just glitches. I walk through the city like it forgot my name again. Same streets, different meaning. Street lights flickering like the tired of watching everything. A broken billboard kept replaying the smile I don't trust. People pass me like data streams, no eye contact, just movement. I could feel the weight of every building pressing down quietly, not collapsing. Just existing too hard, my footsteps sync with distant bass from somewhere underground. Maybe a club, maybe just machines pretending to dance. Static heart, no sound, lost signals all around. Keep moving through the night, under broken light. Static city, cold air, everybody somewhere there. Keep walking through the haze, through these endless days. Through these endless days. train passed above me on elevated tracks, screaming metal through silence. For a second everything shook, then back to normal like nothing happened. A street vendor was packing up early, counting money too slowly, like time was refusing to cooperate. I bought nothing, just stood there pretending I had a reason to stop. A drone light blinked overhead, scanning nothing important, or maybe everything. Hard to tell anymore. Everything looks like surveillance and memory at the same time. Static heart, no sound, lost signals all around. Keep moving through the night, under broken lights. Static city, cold air, everybody somewhere there. Keep walking through the haze, through these endless days, through these endless days. At the edge of the river, the skyline reflected like a second reality. One cleaner, one more honest. I leaned on the railing, letting wind pass through thoughts I didn't want to organize. The water kept moving like it knew where it was going. Unlike me, a siren echoed far away, then disappeared before it could become a story. I realized the city doesn't stop for anyone. It just changes shape around you. Static heart still beats through the noise in the streets. Keep moving, don't explain, through the pleasure and the pain. Static world, fade slow, only echoes ever know. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Static heart, one last line, lost between space and time. Keep going, don't look back, stay on track. City still static, but I'm still moving. Coffee machine still running. Even the barista looks half gone. I walked into the cafe when the city was almost done with the night. Only 3 people inside, one reading something on a cracked phone screen, one staring at nothing, and me. The barista moved like he had done the same motion 1,000 times today. Pour, slide, nod, repeat. The coffee smelled stronger than usual. Or maybe I was just more awake than I should be at this hour. Outside the glass, street lights were starting to fade into that soft gray between night and morning. Like the world was forgetting what it looked like a few hours ago. I didn't sit at a table, I chose the counter, closer to the machine, closer to whatever was still awake. Last cup, cold hands, no plans, just sand. Keep waiting through the night, till fading light. Last cup, slow burn, every thought starts to turn. Keep breathing through the haze, through these endless days. A man in a suit came in, looked like he hadn't slept in days. Ordered black coffee without looking at the menu. Sat 2 seats away from me, didn't speak, just tapped his fingers against the counter like he was counting invisible things. The radio above us played something soft and old, barely audible under the hum of the fridge. Nobody reacted to it, but nobody turned it off either. There's a strange agreement in places like this. We all accept the noise, because philosophy empty.